You have no idea who Mr. Wicks, other than the chocolate bar, not really.
I suppose chocolate bars don't count.
Chocolate bars, okay.
Probably some sort of like mafia kingpin.
The
Makes you feel
government?
better too.
Or big, I don't know, big corporations, big government, man.
I do, because they are people of authority, but they're tricking them into believing that they're not. So, but like the underlying thing, they're still in places of authority.
Right.
Well, it seems like an abuse of authority, actually.
I think on a, like, written down on a paper kind of, they would be still constituted as an authority because they still hold everything that they would if they were an authority. They can shoot a gun, arrest people, etc. But when they're breaking the laws and going against everything that they're supposed to be protecting, it seems like they've kind of lost a little bit of status.
Okay.
I don't think a confession under the influence should be like held up in a court of law.
Okay.
Like I would say, say all kinds of stuff. And no, I don't think they should know because I feel like that would, yeah, I feel like the jury would be completely thrown off by that.
Absolutely.
Yeah, full disclosure.
Full disclosure, yeah, to the jury.
Yes, because then they'll be able to better understand whether they were committing a crime in their own will or not.
Yeah, I think they should be able to know that.
Why do you think that?
Well, you need to have all the evidence involved in a case to make a clear-headed decision about something.
Yeah, absolutely. These men who get put on trial for their confessions are always under the influence when they give the confessions, and they've been brainwashed to believe that they're going to have status and money and women and all the things that they have always wanted. And I think that plays a big role in their confession.
Well, it would depend on to what extent, and it would have to be relative to the degree of the crime they're trying to bring.
Right.
No, that's not for me to justify.
I think as long as they've got it absolutely and utterly documented, every bit of expense that they go into it.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think it's a great idea to be distributing money for these. Obviously, as you mentioned, it's very costly.
Definitely legal, but I mean their use should definitely be put under severe scrutiny and it should be reviewed regularly. So yeah, definitely legal.
I think I wouldn't want to rule it out, like I wouldn't want to make it illegal, because I can definitely see situations where that sort of thing would be worth the payoff you'd get.
Right.
I guess I'd want more oversight, or well actually I don't know what the level of oversight is.
Yeah.
No.
No? Do you have any opinion why not?
Just because you're tricking them into doing something that's wrong.
I don't think so. It seems like a program that kind of, yeah, like you were saying, coerces people into doing things. And especially if the person is like trying to gain the other person's trust, they're going to want to talk up and like make themselves seem more tough by saying that they did certain things. I mean, I don't think it's a good idea.
I think people that were convicted innocently were probably not exactly innocent. Like, definitely they were wrongly accused of the crimes they were accused of, but it's likely that they weren't involved in no way with the criminal activities. So I think that there's potential for this to do good, right? Like, obviously they've failed in the past, but it seems as though these people were not exactly innocent individuals. They had been involved in something illicit in some way, maybe not what they were convicted of. So yeah, I think it should be legal for the government to do that.
With what you've given me, I would say no.
Okay.
Because they seem rather criminal themselves. It's kind of extortion in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Taking advantage of people under the influence and forcing answers out of them in not very much of a physical, forceful way, but kind of a mental game.
No. They should not be legal. I think that the police officers who run these Mr. Big operations are going against the laws that they are supposed to protect, and I think that they are targeting weaker criminals, I guess, to put behind bars.